Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is August 29th. Oh, it might be a slow day today. We'll find out. 2022. It's 10 in the morning, and let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures today. Switch over for you guys. All forms of trading carry high level risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Let's start taking a look what the news says this morning. And where are we? Everything's kind of a little bit down. VIX is a little up. Dow falls 250 major average adds for their Friday losses. So we'll find out if the market still keeps on going down or not. And that's about it I want to look at. And what I'm going to be doing today is we'll see how the market goes. It showed 1.25% down, but I'm more interested to see, because it is moving slow. So let's switch over to the other screen right now. And so there was an impulse down though. That's 240. That's on major. We broke this to 12,700, 200-point return, imbalance. We'll see. Let's see if it does a retracement. That's what I'm thinking of. I think it did its first bounce. It needs that retracement, playing around there and firing back up. That's what I'm looking at, actually. And we'll find out. The only issue what I have right now is we've got, there's the first one that broke. So it still might be going down. So I might be wrong here. But what I did is I created this region zone. And for the 930, let me actually pull this back farther. How choppy is it? Let's see here. So 1026 looks like our time that we might have to buy into. What I would like to see is I want to see it to come down to this level. And then maybe we could do a retracement. But we are in negative territory. We're just kind of vibrating right now, so I have to watch and see. And we have a big gap here. It took the last two stops and then fired down. But it looked like it was an impulse move coming back up. The thing is, they said Friday's losses, so it might still keep on going down. And I think... oh, shoot. Yeah, I think, it might be going down. And then we got 4 points of volatility right here. Even the max scan is saying it's supposed to be going down. So it might get into this level, do another bounce, because there's our first stop, and then we can hit these levels. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got to do a pull down. But the nice thing about this pull down area, if it does work, it is showing a day trend buy. So what I'm saying is, here's that day trend. It's saying it's supposed to be on the buy side. So we did the impulse move. We'd like to see that pull down in the zone for the continuation. Right now, it's really vibrating. I'm not interested at all. There's nothing happening for me right now. Look at this, up and down, up and down, up and down. So what we'll do at this point in time, while it's playing around like that, since we don't have any move right now, let's find out where all these little volume profiles are, these mini volume profiles. So we got one here, one down here, one here, and one here. And we'll keep on going, just to give a basic idea what was happening here. Okay, so bounce, 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 move down, down, up, down. Right here is a sweet spot. We're back at zero. We'll let them play. Hopefully we can get a trade in. we don't need to play with the noise. Like, we don't want to diddle around in halfway through this point 4. So we'll see if it touches. Let's see here. I'm going to transition one more time. Let's see if it touches the day trend sell, and maybe we can get a. I don't like that either. We'll see. We'll just give it some time. And right now, it's ironically enough, it is moving at 18 points a minute, which doesn't feel like it is. But let's open this up. Maybe we can look at it a little bit better. Oh, this is terrible, 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 terrible charting day right now. So, just got to give it some time. So they have 431 contracts, a major delta push, and we'll see if they want to break through or if it was just a fail. Now let's go like this, where all the volume is since it took off. So basically it is at volume point of control, and we'll wait and see. So what we can do is let's put a line on from the upper zone and the lower zone. We'll see if they're going to play out of this region, and then we can go from there. If it does break on the upper zone, keeps on going up, maybe we can get up to the next stop out. It almost touched the stop out, but the way it's setting, oh, actually I set it a new stop out. Well, we'll find out if this thing breaks or not. So there is a lot of volume that they're playing here. They had a delta of 400 and a delta of 501. You can turn off that volume. I just have it set up. I like the alert sound for these two, so we can know where they're shaking. So we'll see. The other thing I need to do, put on my other chart here, and I'll show it to you guys later. Just set it up here. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see if it's gonna let it play around for a while. What I'm doing right now, I put the buy sell activator to see where the impulse move is. So it was starting to grow a little bit more, big, deep, and then we had a really big punch going back to the top. And right now she's just dithering within this zone here. So there's no kind of energy confirmation of going up and down. They're just playing right now. So we'll just see what happens on the market there. And don't like the time. Everything's just kind of really ugly. Maybe it's just back to school week. I don't know. Market slows down before the big takeoff again. But it's been a crazy crazy summer for trading anyways. So where are we right now? 9 o'clock, 9:30 impulse move. No, it's quite dead. So we'll let them just play around. We do have one stop out. Let me take a look at the stop out here. Let me just see here. Let's take a look at the stop outs. Okay. Just want to take a look what they're trying to do here. And look at Delta. Delta's just holding. It is a positive impulse move, but it's just holding right now. Yeah, we're a quarter after the hour. Delta's still pushing in there. The ATR ranges are hitting, so look at that, 3 in a row in this short period of time. So they're trying to work it through right now. Okay, I'm going to do it. One contract.
Order filled.
Now what I'm going to try to do is on this buy bid here, unless if it comes back to volume point of control, I can do that again. We're breaking out the 70% range, and I'm going to see if I can get to the stop out area. That's what I'm more interested in. If I get $200, I'm just going to shut her down. There you go.
Filled.
$240, and I'm done for today. So what I was looking for, because it's still playing around. So what I'm looking for, so our trade was, what was our trade? Basically what I was looking for, it was a couple of things. I really, and let's see if it plays up and down here. See, there's a lot of delta. What I look for, now I'm going to stop dithering here. I came in at 10 o'clock. I'm seeing these stop outs. Okay, and the stop out is, they're still producing more stop outs here. We had an impulse move. And what I really wanted to see it to come back within this zone for a really good buy, I would have done 2 contracts and worked my way up. Right now, there's a lot of energy. This was just a shakeout. This could be, right now, it's still undecided because how the market is performing, but it looks like it needs to break through these zones, and maybe we can go through all these stop outs, because these stop outs are getting heavier now, as you can see. See, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now the bias of the stop outs are starting to increase. Oh, one more thing I did add. I'm not sure if I did the update yet on my chart. Let me just check something here. Did I? Yes, display stop count. So on the Discord, I did add something here. Okay, and what that means, hopefully it did work. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, see these little numbers here? 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically what it means is, and now we're at 7. Okay, so that means these stops are increasing up slowly. So basically it needs to reverse. And so what we're looking at is our old previous stops. See, 15, 16, 18. So what I'm using that for is to look for if they're changing for liquidity. So what we have here now is it hasn't closed this stop yet. So they're going to break through these things and continue on. So basically what we've had is, I always do my quote for $200-$300 a day, if not 5. But what we're looking for is, I was watching this delta. It was just really ugly, just playing around. We didn't want to get whipped out. I saw, because I refreshed the screen, sorry. But we had these delta numbers popping in and out, stating that they're shaking through. So as soon as I started seeing the shakeout, I was just being patient enough, finding out where volume point of control is, see if we break out through the trend tracker. And look we're just at the top of the range. They did knock out this first stop. Now they're going to reverse. It could drop down to this zone. We're going to see where these stops are being created. And if not, maybe the bias will still keep on going up. Then you can knock out for this target, get to this target, get to this target, and continue on. But this is where the bias is. Bias is for, it says recommending to buy with the yellow bar saying buying with the stop outs as a target. This is why I always usually shut down just early before the stop outs. I front loaded so I make sure I have the profit in there. And then we go from there. Now the last thing, when we look on the other side, I was just looking at the market. I didn't like it. See how choppy it was? I was just waiting. My vision was to get down to this zone. That would be the ultimate zone for the long run. Never hit. Never even hit the first wave, so it still might be chopping in and out. And I did add the buy sell activator, and I got to find out, there's an issue with my buy sell activator. I'll just tell you, I cannot save it on my chart. I have to load it every time. There must be a bug that I have that just won't allow it, and I'm trying to figure it out. But I was looking at the wave patterns on the buy sell activator, saying it was increasing energy. This one was a little high for wave 1, 2, 3, Elliott wave theory. But I was looking at this saying, okay, we'll see what happens. And then she started taking off, so I went for it. $240, and the transaction was within seconds, as you know. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care, and have a great day.